All right, so this is going to be the weekend reading for the fire signs. So anyone with prominent Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in your birth charts, thank you so much for being here. I just felt like coming on, doing some readings for you guys. It's been a few days since I put out any content, so I just figured let's see what's up for the weekend energy, especially after coming off of the weekly astrology and some of those big transits that I was speaking to during the weekly readings. We all might be feeling just a little over it. Hopefully we have a better time this weekend and sort of unwind from a lot of the big, serious energy that is playing out for most of us at this time. So yeah, if you enjoyed the reading today, got anything out of it, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. I don't know if I said that. I feel like I said it. Sorry if I repeated myself there. All right, let's see what's up for the weekend. The weekend starting Friday, July 21st, 2023 for the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, please. Let's go into your personal energy for the weekend. I'm using some of my darker decks today. Trying to change it up a little. All right, so you have the World. So there's definitely an ending that you're feeling. Some of you may have definitely experienced some of these changes that came through with that Sun opposed Pluto energy. And you have the High Priestess. Wow. All right. So for the fire signs, you're working with your higher self this weekend. There's a serious tone to this time of your life. And you may be noticing that there is an opportunity for you to finally be done with a certain part of yourself or of something in your environment. But you're putting an end to something, you're closing it up, you're putting it away like it's over. And you're, for the sake of like you knowing what's best. You may have this connection to spirit, to the universe, to God, whatever your religion or spirituality is, even to your higher self that has just been telling you or egging you on to finish this thing already and be done with this thing once and for all. And it could be anything. I mean, it could be something, you know, that's internal, personal to you. It's like a belief system, you know, certain behavior, certain type of pattern, behavioral pattern. Maybe you're coming out of, you know, a low level, heavy, you know, sort of serious time of your life, and you want to finally do away with this cycle of your life. Or it could be something external where things are changing in your environment somewhere. But it's definitely for the sake of you, you know, understanding that this is something that has to be done, and you are finally doing what you need to do to get this going, because you know that with this ending, with you breaking this cycle, will create a new beginning, which is a lot of what I was discussing in the weekly readings regarding the astrology that's happening at this time. We need to do away with something in order to, that's something that is just not part of our life anymore, part of our identity anymore, you know, and in order for the sake of ascension as a soul and development as a human being, we can't stay connected and attached to these old ways of living, old ways of being, right? So there's something around that. Even though it is weekend energy, you might be contemplating this, you might be reflecting on this, you might be connecting to yourself. There could be some quiet moments this weekend as well where you just want to stay in or just be on your own, so that way you can process this change that is happening. In your environment, you have the Page of Swords, so there's some communication coming through. If it's not communication, it's a form of clarity and truth. You're going to learn something that's very important to this process that you're on right now. And it could be coming from a person, or you just might become aware of it somehow. What else in the environment for the fire signs, please? And then you also have the page. So you have 2 pages in your environment, the Page of Swords, the Page of Pentacles. This is a new opportunity. So as you are going through this ending or this reflecting on something that has to change, there may be something that's coming up in your environment that is giving you an opportunity to start something new. So you may have a new goal, a new idea, something that you know you need to start working on and getting, you know, like something that you've been thinking about and it's just time to get it started. This is still in the idea phase though. Because these are pages, there may be someone or a few people in your environment who are coming as a form of assistance. You know, like if it's a big project or something you want to get started, and we are speaking from like a weekend perspective, right? So maybe it's like a weekend project that you want to do. Maybe you're enlisting your children or, you know, some younger individuals to be like, hey, I need help moving this around, or I need help fixing this thing, or, you know, getting this going, something like that. But they do provide you with some awareness or some information. Like maybe whoever it is that's in your surroundings is like very knowledgeable about something, so you're learning something as you work on this new idea. So they're like knowledgeable, then they're coming with something of value, right? So you might be exchanging these types of ideas or getting to know more about a person, about a situation, a project, something that you're working on this weekend. But either way, I think that you're very connected. I don't know if I said that, but if I don't know, like you're very connected to yourself right now, right? So like your soul, like what your soul is asking of you, like you have heard it. You've heard the call in a way. And so whatever is happening in your environment, it's like you are going about your business doing the mundane things, but subconsciously or internally, you know that everything you're doing, like is serving a higher purpose at this point. Like it's time to make sure that your actions and, you know, the things that you are doing have intention and you can see the big picture or, you know, the end result or something like that. You have the Magician. Yeah, so you're definitely creating something for sure. You're working on manifesting, alchemizing. Let's see, what are the fire signs creating here? I think you're having a good time. I think you feel fun and powerful doing it. Maybe a little edgy and cool. You think that this thing is a cool thing or you feel cool doing it. I don't know. Especially if you're hanging around with younger people. You have the 10 of Cups. Yeah, so there could be some family involved here that you're hanging out with this weekend, working on a project together. Maybe there's like a gathering. I don't know. Just overall feeling really good in your like energy levels, in the presence of others, exchanging love and affection. What else, please? You have the 2 of Swords. So there's a decision that comes along throughout the weekend. Like something comes up that it probably has to do with a family member or your partner or your children of some sort. And it's just like, as you are creating and doing this, working on this project or working on this thing, something happens where you feel like you have to make a decision. Maybe for some of you, you have to make a decision between alchemizing, manifesting, working on something, creating on something, or spending time with family, something like that. You're probably trying to like hide away so you can concentrate on the thing that you want to do. What else, please? The Tower. Okay, so there is a surprise coming through for sure. Somebody's getting a surprise message, a surprise visit. Wow. This has to do with something of the heart, with love, with emotion, with feeling. Something happens this weekend that surprises the crap out of you, fire sign. And it's brand new. If it's not a person that like you have not spoken to in a really long time, it's like you come across somebody, you meet somebody, and it's like an instant connection or instant bond. Because of the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords here. This is like complete truth. Like whatever happens this weekend, an element of truth for sure, without a doubt, that is a little surprising is going to happen. Okay, however that looks, because with this spread, with the 9-card spread here, the heart of your reading is the Ace of Swords. So here is truth and clarity coming through in a very, very surprising way. It could have to do with the person who you see as very stable, very grounded, that has some sort of value to offer, male or female. They're coming with some kind of value add. Okay, similar to this Page of Pentacles that I was discussing earlier, some type of opportunity or value here, like you see something in them. The Fool, there's a new start. Big on the new beginnings here, fire signs, especially with this World card. You're starting something brand new. I know I sound a little dramatic. It is only a 3-day period, but this could be like the beginning of the rest of your year, you know, especially with the astrology that I was speaking to recently. This is a big moment for everybody right now. And it's all in how you choose to react to this and to follow through on it and to, you know, flow with the universe and not have resistance to these changes and welcome in the changes, right? Like if you are welcoming them in, getting out of your head, when it comes to like those moments where you're undecided or in doubt or need to make a decision or something like that, like come from a place of love, know your power, be connected to your higher self, you know, you'll start to see the opportunities roll in. You start to see the magic and the synchronicities start to happen if you're open to it. And you can say, I'm open all day long. But if you come from this mental place of stagnation or blockages or hesitation or doubt or negativity or fear, like all of those things, it's one thing to say, universe, I'm open to receiving, if like all the while you have all of these, you know, mental situations happening that I just discussed. It's not going to happen. How do you manifest? You have to feel it. You have to step in to the feeling of what it would feel like to have the thing that you want, right? So if you're saying I'm open to the universe, then mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, they all have to be lined up. You can't just be like emotionally open and ready for the universe to step in and give you opportunity when mentally you have a blockage, right? Be careful with the end of the week here. Someone may come through wanting a new start of some sort. And it can seem like it's fun and exciting and a little daring and maybe like childlike, like having fun like a kid or something like that. But I don't know, there's an ending here. It's like you have the card of new beginning right next to the card of ending. What is this, please? And it has to do with the person, fire sign, okay? So this person's going to come and want to start something, and then it's going to end. So So I think it's all in how you play it. I think it's all in how you approach it and react to it, because this is brand new start here with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. It's a surprise coming through. It's like you start hot and heavy, and as quick as you start, it ends. That's the feeling I'm getting. However that plays out, I know it sounds like a relationship, it sounds like romantic thing, but it doesn't have to be. It's just there's a new start coming through, and it starts fast and it can end fast. But I don't know. I have a weird feeling about the person though, okay? So like, you'll know who it is, whoever that is. Just be careful and stick to your higher self here. Your intuition, your inner, like, you know, we have this like part of us that sits within us at all times, right? Like we go to this person for right and wrong, right? Like when we make decisions, like what's right, what's wrong. And yeah, sometimes we fight with ourselves about it, but at the end of the day, if you really sit with it and you get rid of distraction, you can connect with that part of yourself that knows better. So that's the thing. You have beautiful, beautiful opportunity here for something really good to start. This person's going to come through and you know better. That's all I have to say about that person. You know better. So it's your choice. That's all I want to say about that. What are these aces about? You feel like you have to choose between truth and feeling. Why? King of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. I mean, they're definite opportunities, and you are definitely contemplating and considering them, and you are playing out the options, and you know what'll happen if you take one, what'll happen if you take the other. Trying to once again, there's that topic of connecting with yourself and reevaluating this thing, like really thinking it through, you know. Yeah, it's just going to give you some anxiety. I don't know if it has to do with this person here, but again, going back to the you know better, you have the King of Swords at the bottom, which is also a you know better type of energy. So, you know, you have opportunities coming your way this weekend, fire sign. You will have a moment where you're going to feel like you have to make a decision and you're in doubt and you're sort of in limbo, back and forth. Here's a distraction that's going to happen. So when this person comes through, just, you know, watch how you react, watch how you respond, that type of thing. And I know some people want answers, and I get it. But you come to these readings for insight and perspective, right? Not necessarily the answer. You have the answer within you, which the Temperance card comes out, and that's exactly what it's saying. I wish I can give you some more info. This is just a 3-day period. So yeah, there's that King of Swords again. Just be true to you, okay? Cut through the bullshit more than anything. Cut through the bullshit, especially with this Ace of Swords right smack in the middle. This thing is going to throw you off, okay, of something that you're creating, of this big moment in your life where you know you're connected to your higher self and you're making big changes for yourself, and you're manifesting the 10 of Cups here. You're manifesting love and emotional fulfillment and connection, and you know, your family involved, and you know, whoever your loved ones are as well are involved here. And so you just want to stay on course, stay true to yourself with these big cards down here. Be careful with getting into the anxiety. You're gonna be tempted. You're going to think it through and be like, well, I don't know, you know, this thing is very tempting. You have free will, of course, right? So just something to consider, okay? All right, well, have a great weekend, fire sign. Thank you so much. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you on the next one.